na na dynamic kind of say Ghana Health Service for hypertension, diabetes, and those things, you know. Hygiene and some of these things in account.
Your lifestyle.
Your lifestyle. You know, in account. So processed food. You see, as I'm saying, "Oh, marketer." I'm saying, "No, no." And that situation, you know, sana kwakwe. And I don't know who is saying that we should enact policies, but I agree with him 100%.
I say almost expect being to be with that sir.
And I agree with him 100% on this matter.
But I wouldn't say them quite cry. I go to
So.
Open quite crown may be good chasing shop supermarket and work on where she inquire vegetables.
Vegetable soup, you know.
I see.
Yeah, the
maybe the masculine, you know, someone who be made no cry on random things. What
the Katia can be found
and ranks about the blending document blended. Good Indians and blending document. What would what harm in Sanam, the Mimia? It's even his animal with you. Everyone did what to talk. Then the smoke have been blended. The son of me, but it's I agree with
that. If you must have that the rubber binibi, it's the monoma. I don't so no one said, "My catch, I want to buy anymore." A boy to more try the rubber, the moon. We come catch on say a highness, I'm found a rubber beard, you know. A highness and a people. Even now, can you see a Drew Catra? You now have exactly. I hear money very healthy.
I to say you were near the tree, piano, your son at Tano. It's remo. Be also the one for Swinny so I said, right. You were more ye didn't in an essay. And if for you did Biawa, your one were broom, and I am blending and one young quine, dear my dear, now.
It's true. Say anything I say a bino. What to me, not a policy. There has to be a policy direction on this matter.
She say
I wait me up. And yes, idea. Sana be kono dia. Na the COVID by June dear. Na yin na eko. But yes, sana be dia kan. Yin na no. I'm for being hypertension. I'm for being diabetes. Kidney failure. Sana money na. You be to me. And na me usa mama for no na papa for na bad this no. Omon kwala no.
Mama no ne papa no.
An omon kwala no. Ejanom ne nanom no. Omon kwala no sa no no too much.
Omon kwala to ma omo.
Ai
no too much.
So be brayo obese. Eya no ntia o. Eya no mo di ni yie no.
Obese se wa ye. Kalipa ba. Onza kalipo bi aba. Ono ni msa kalipo no to bi ma ne ba ko school. The band say akura say ono me na nya de call madam I will drink it again. Madam no no be no if tell your mother not to give you this drink again. So mama say na de me dia dia ma me ba mo ko ya say ebo. Ebo kalipo yi. Wo kalipo ya be ya mo tonton kalipo ya. Say ebo no.
I say before Calipo. I ain't you money.
I paper drink.
Paper drink.
There be the abeya or no buria. Aqua home no more friend Calipo. Oh, sir. I can't win ready.
Hey,
Calipo now, Motona, what to be a man.
Yeah, they need a minimum.
And I will toss was so can
talking kind of.
Hey, no, be any marking.
Baby, marketing, no marking kind of.
Yeah, you have to check.
Doctors across advice, sugar in your mind, the mammofra.
And I'm making
a mammofra
hyper.
Yes.
Yeah, hi, Papa.
Dear, sit your dear, no, I crack.
This way,
said you open managing on Nina, so it won't be no matter of Ram or Deno. And yes, it's
a brand new answer. I will no more boy. What I get it. Oh, many Bernadino, what Papa who say, and go, sir. I'm why. You didn't miss what you oh, I'm going to see you, dear. Young Father Chronicle and Trustway, Mohammed's Gold Board, the real McCoy, Atoforsen says it has stopped chaos in gold purchase, robust and sustainable outlook for the Ghana city expected. It is Gold Board, no. Mahama gold board na ewo ho no no yesi we de eyeje enye fake etumi aboa pa ama sese no enka mente me ho ase ne kwan a ye fa so to gold ne ne keka ho no abrase kama enti se de nhihye ye ne ne ekọ no ebetumi ama yesidi no agina pa ye hwe animu ese ebeba sa tokonu 49 other judges received rent alawa in error and refunded the payment. Enti yama wo alawa bi anache se enganya no kwan so na so mata refund o sign ediko eno ho nsem na chief justice a yeso won kwetena nchen no no eni ni pedua na enkono Priesty Abogo so MC MP caution blue water gas against extortion. Nti mu a ensu ai se ensuo ne yase mo ma ni nti mo amoya gas no
Kwesi kan sa dia so jafo ntimi anye
mo gwajeje
dia so jafo ntimi anye blue gas fu ebetimi anye ni na extortion be mo no
mangana
we dia bieja o asa we Kwesi kan o ye difo
this we show go for isi bi o mo jijina we
so jafo ntimi anye
at the time picture on the truth
is slowing down the economy minority to almost a prepare no for dum so no e more man si kasem no e yenya no nti
water blue there blue water brigade
blue water gas
Kwesi kan se we wa ho
me kan
na hwe se the pipinis bi
okay so wa question o mo di so mo reyi no ma jiji discount san so mo kwaje
na so ma shasi o so it tells you that MC ni MP no oma TBB so oma hu bibi ana say dey oma TBB that's why they are questioning them no
ebi so a omu hu omo ti bo mu ni say likely to happen
anti ka was say futu o ye dey mo da na ye
oh god
ye chire be ku ni e ka masa ni pa na gina so hu ne kom ni bi o obi aso ni wa sabe o tu wa sabe papa no
kan ka sa wa hwe ye pa na obi bi so chire wa
I'm telling you
so wonya discipline pa
obegu woni ma se enti minim yeso omo na be gina wona obi ba omo atuhu a we nyina na we kana Kwesi kan ya say wa nyuma so ja for pra be omo so nia enipa ye gina ma twetwe pimpini so betimi ene say okobo ya be asemo dum so ne so say slow down economy no eno ye no kre wo say de wi ase enyina ekono electricity a eno bi ade ye adwuma nei nipa ye nnoma manu akra no ehye da no so we formal sector ni free mo informal no and nipa bebre na de kane na di dwuma mechanics e de kane na di dwuma hairdressers ne nipa nyina obia
won't be ni kane
of course nti se dum so no do so a you can imagine say they be slow down when you ma empe you form aboya no ba nti ye guso hwe wo mo Kwesi do so amoma Kwesi na yende.
Oh yeah, no, we say June ending.
June ending. That is the first 6 months.
Exactly.
Say 5th July e kono. Na normal ti say dey tie dia na chesa kwa say ya ne bia yin. Na ye mpese ye dey adwen be ko sa. Omunye no omunye ho adwuma man na ade ba kwa Ghana fo including me amete he. Bi soro pa ye kan ye dumu. E say no menyina. Bibia wo ye bia.
Ye dum kan na ahye dem kwa so ho mete.
Na aya ho mete.
Kana de no dum kana se.
O da na do aya ya. Chesa say ya
o dum kana se se. Say o dum kana se.
Omo hwe no nya na gold board nso ade. Enkuntabu efiri ho ba ne sanya tesam ne akeka ne nkrofo kan dia adwuma no e be sane ya mu na ho ya nya bebre fanka ho na at the end of the day no better Ghana na ye nyina ye hwehwe said be ye betimi aboa said ye sidi no ekọ so each and every day bibia e ba na ye different na e positive no e wo msa nkrofo okeka ho nsem no de o te abrochira o ma ne sempo ne nkapre bia ba fie de o kana semba ye ya ti ye nso ye kuromu no de akọ ne ye da e wo se ye ka na esi reflectible bottom see the swat na inflation gina ye na still na nipa ne hu eso ayi a
na je say ne mfa so bia ma akwasi ko no je nti
nti kọ na say the real McCoy na eno ene beboa ma eno matimi agina yi a why not na nyina beta Ghana na ye hwehwe na en reflecting ra ebotom na enije ni insane mrafo
former chief justice the ene wan kabra
ene for eno pa me ba na mete wan sam say say omo je rent allowance bia na en sese ye de ma
o ma refund
na obi be di judge bi be ye so man ne ma ne be bi tena
yeah So that is why detect here. According to the information, rather none about
judges not the detective.
Judicial service. And detect here, but I'm surprised that they could even commit this error in the first place. Knowing that they could commit this error in the first place. I am surprised, exactly. And yet one from 2020 to 2022.
2 years.
What you say?
That was me be a pay neighbor no come home.
Exactly. Yeah, I am surprised they could even commit this error in the first place.
Which one's when you most cabin arena and 7 Fatawa in Quidi. And they said,
it's almost judicial service. And I'm discover say, oh, they are paying in error. And I'm a boy, a year judges no money. And I'm going to find the buy. Into the judges, not on more general. You see, there are two things involved. Judicial service, one. I don't understand why they committed that error in the first place. Number two, what judge now what general? Was one draw my attention for 2 good years. For 2 good years, one draw my attention to it. And so they detected the error.
Pay slip bar, yeah, it's a mighty
honestly, the story doesn't sit well with me. Honestly, the story doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me.
Mistake sika so no wayi edi wayi ne kakra e dey bank na ye ne cross check the normal obehu
sika be 118,000 Ghana cedis there yes kaketwa
wow
over 118,000 Ghana per person because I have them
yes o ma refund
but my problem is that what dinner sika na
now say enkoye dem
now fees are there no jom dem
also what
you didn't draw anybody's attention to it.
What your bank fee already?
What your bank fee? You're more official residence. I would see a bank fee. A bank man that I would see. Say, "Oh, call private place. Oh, a bank man that I would see."
So who?
Yes, I'm a rent allowance.
So who Ghana?
Now OG.
So who Ghana?
For 2 years. 2020 to 2022.
We do not say can be able to. I mean, this can be able to talk to my.
I also to me say draw bank na prata. E dey na ye obi dia. Udi a obetua.
Anya sa na ya akoyo kro no. Abusuafo ye gina we so e de obakrat am mpensempensem no. Esi ha na happy birthday sonko e kwa ma. Akua paka na obu producer obi ti producer they say won ho make kakra obesa ba Richmond kwa me from Paul and na your Richmond birthday auntie
I see obe party ala
birthday we are the business so na nipa
yeah for me so your party o
yeah we so Richmond happy birthday
menene
was
menene boyfriend be ni menene was da bia me hu no but me dey ja koma fa koma no me ko di dwafia da no e race course me na mo na me bump into a lady ena me bi sabe bi kura de kura no menya bi ato o sister kura me kura me ni wo na me sisa wa wo se me nua na Richmond na me hwa na ni mu no o said the formation class.
I see.
And to di mechi koja meji mi dwa iso aye ne me nam di dwa nyina ma me and sanity also the mama ya onu na chi ba ne Richmond ti mama ya me da wase papa na no papa wo ye me Richmond.
Oh I see.
Na ya Richmond.
It's a Richmond ya happy birthday.
Ye nyina ya we show happy birthday. Ita kwa wo bi.
Oh me ni birthday bi am so me wish happy birthday. Nyame show.
Ye nyina ya yenye wishes ni de ma Richmond pa eno wo ye ne famu go pa tiabusia ye jawe so na ye de obakrat am pese mu na si ha mame efia nyako papa bi Akua Asiedua de Ghana te sen etos
Mama, ya mamu nyina ache mama kwa ba bra so say ye de Ghana te sen eto amoso na sade ye ko fifi mantamu enra no enenso ye da so gina ho na de ye ko ewutu senya west mensini emu krobi de ewutu papa ase na school bi wo ho a eye St Peters Basic School ene yi school na mpanyimfo ahyeda e de wakosem abeto yanim se yenka bi ma wo na ban tie won sofre na ometwa nani enhwe won adesuafo ewo St Peters Basic School ne ewo ewutu senya west mensin no mo no omo kyerese ne oma bebre mu no wo fa emmoa ema adesua ne ade kyerɛ ho nkomo entumi enkoyie headmaster of the school na no ora Gershon Hology ono ena ene ensem twofo twetwe nkomo wo se wo hwe mpotamo ho a eno nko ane aban school public school a wo mpotamo ho a etete mofra ma wode wo mo eche ema schools ahodo a eye high schools a ewo ho emofra wo mu be 200 be ya ahanu na enso so classroom papa bia ni ho be bia wo betene sua de ne ho nsem na adesuafo ni bi ne ensem twani na nansa etwetwe nkomo ma wode wade sere ato aban anim se wo meye wo mmoa
say aban ebe boy wo any your libraries we say your libraries no one e boy because your textbooks ni dictionaries ni storybooks na e wo library no e boy my improve in your vocabularies or your English speaking and other stuff into say libraries no provided by the government it will help us a bit boy
school are like libraries. They say the students so profana omunim Canada. And there are some petty words we are omuntiase. It is a ban boy with a well-stocked library. Make a dictionary, storybooks, fictions, any nyama na. A boy say at least what kind story way back. Na say what is some word like if you are palatable, mintiase, make of a dictionary, na me film na me say palatable a patch said then. The work of share now palatable way.
Only school in this enclave, and in fact there is no public school around. The rest are just private schools which the parents cannot afford. So communities scattered around. Members in that community, the children walk 1 hour, 2 hours to come to this particular school just to access education. So it's a very big challenge for us. If you go to our classroom right now, a population of 100, 120, 100, in between 100, 120, that is in the classroom. And we have congestion. Nowhere back at 2020 that way, GMPC came and gave us 6 classroom unit block. Within the twinkle of an eye, the classroom is full again. So we are in need of a classroom again. We have a land. So we are calling on NGOs, government to come to our aid so that we can put up a building for these children, for us to deconstruct.
We any amania efri St Peters Basic School ye wo ewutu papa ase ewo ewutu senya West Mensi mu mfimfi mantem headmaster Mr. Hology ena na ekire nsemu ne yakwa homa so na ye ne nsem twedi na nansa okofa nsem iba ye no atwetwe nkomo na nansa ma che
akura me juso
mo ne adwuma
akura mo ya de pa
ye de nyame ase ewutu papa ase St Peters Basic School classrooms here utwa edide ba ye honye ahomeka kora o
school no papa say no this guy you know school one papa say number 1 o ko papa say number 2 number 1 we papa number 1 because Catholic Basic School I want to check that school no ko no ma what say everything we share the Colorado boa or classroom back home at the Nima or Chawadia. The Oyerepa. Nancy Amuna Muchete, I had the anti before me, Akua Asiedua, I had this is classroom block to be at the Amawa. I don't know about me, Amawa, and now Kanaso, classroom, a more ataso, elementary at the no at the biggest. Colano or what actually will you part a cheerful and you may do call a wet now our blackboard and you may actually actually Colano at your one man look at the headmaster or that it is put out right to no ebe to kura ade show na the teacher for to that ade no and also akwatre our school one man and also amo expert temple for one more time school no the only government school on na want to take one more if I actually for amungo komo one ni na do na one more emba etumi akọ school but I said sabe the kantama komo no do na should entemi any pizza amotu ade mumba akọ private schools any idea awo petition private schools are also Oyerepa na so government schools there that school in na wo petition one more papa number 2 number 1 for kwara do kampo amo etumi ebe school one more if you know that the school mo I am mad
I see. Near SCA, young name, Sir Roman Catholic for dear. Wabo won homodin won messuam papa, my Ghana emu. Nana Roman Catholic for any Cromano, said Omocasa, we in basic school, Wawa etimofra, are currently no quade umbru 200. A dear na o minor ye, a dear fasa cusimiho. I see. Nana baby ujana ya na wadaroma wada no kakra ma ye okasa ni ma ye twitwi kakra. Uhwe said the nneoma tie conditioner ye wo brono ne so a achechefo agi postings eba ho na nneoma nankasa wo hia no eye Catholic asafo na wo said de boa wo mo about time na se wo ye wa famu de anaso se ya aban.
Teaching you will be a more effort between for another provided number that you call the more. What's the 3 one of my pocket in Adia now? Or much money to Colano? I didn't know. Is it a library? Uncle, I never back here in the Chicago Shire, and Kai Adia Hono, a B.A. school one more. Now, there's some more Uncle Duarte or Piana, or Yadi, academic Canadian or Yadi. But one more talent to be a hot wedding. I'm so pretty also audited man. In the most year, big football pick any idea. Oh, I got it to school. I'm going to be I'm stopping it. What's happening? I'm going to have a big house tomorrow. I'm going to have some more, you know. That's the way I'm going to have to go. It's going to be a library. That's the ICC lab. I'm making me, I ain't to show more other people. I want to talk about the I book I'm more from a new couple of people. I keep away money. I'm more will be there. I somewhat less homework. That's that in academy. I'm most you know. I want you to be everyone. Now, what is saying to me? Akua and Mamo.
Oshe school bakwa eye aban school a brono ne so e wo ho a eye St Peter's here enkroto be sen e na school yi serve wo mu.
School in I want to the only government school I want more. It's a fact that you have to pay a library now. So now corporation and also if you have chrono address, to do the other room. I hope I'm going to go another room. I'm not saying I didn't know what to see. I'm not going to say I didn't want to get down one. That was baby. I am to focusing and say I have to play with you. And you want to school answer, I'm with innovation. I'm with innovation order. I think population is here increasing. It's a type of functional community and encounter. Population are what I know, I'm sure I'm going to see. And I know population are across. If you're here, I don't know what I'm making me accommodating. It's a strong way to have a motivation and the fun. The gen one more. And I so I what they want to do. He's what they want to go. And he's to our one man grano, I want you what I want you to find. I can't do that. I can't walk that's for more to me.
I see. Near Akua Asiedua, no, Edian na aban a watwamu aban a waba etumi aye de aboe wom say Catholic school de na so aban agi mission school sini nyina mfie bebre ni a wono e na ehwe eye ho hyehyeye nyina omotu anamo akoduru sei
Akua omo result ani ade no we ka te ya moche ko aban da ga na abaso ko ye no ono na na aye ona bo yi ku de tu so na ta di MB before eba ya omo e be sisa ade na de ma ho no enya nkamo ehwe ni se aka abato aso na nkamo abie dari ma mo na so no na se de abana da de okora mo ku pro ma ani ta ba abe de so mo de na de ni se ya abana da de sidi ma mo na so emu aye ma na okora no ebu fa ada no so ani tu nkamo time bra na nkamo mesi ebi amo asase nkamo ho no mo so mo me na nkamo bo na nkamo si se da ni bi afi nka ho no ka se amo tie mo se school na ho no school aware mo ni ara ban wo mo bo mo mo de au di se so ma that school no so mo bo mo mo de pa to fa so mo any academy mo bo mo mo de so me ti ama okara no etwe mo so hwe a okara na wo fo de de that school mo bo mo de ti ba ba mo bo mo ka ka wa o be ma bo ma pa ma di hwe ano amade che no etumi akwantu na pa extra ba ma bo mo de se na ebe ya da abema awon de na mo e bo no so come back to me actually after from the what's that by say I don't need umbrella na mo ho every school mo dem bo mo bole na ka from mo de mo airport ke fra na de no amaba mo embu na ke san kra de sia no enko enka ya papa ho na mo
wo hwe teachers a omo accept postings ba ho a ekro ni mo ani asetena emu ti sen Messi teachers a ya na ye de omo ba school ni mo be kira de no bebre no aye de omo ba obo ho akwahwe oba ko mienu na otwe mienu no agya onko wo bio wo hwe awe no omo teachers na afa kire mo fra na de
akwa we me de no kan say that na ta de che mo say teachers e do omo afa te mo de omo ba omo atina no kan say e we de one mo ni ade no so mo rent mo ne bo e da any so e no so e bo omo tume e ma omo teachers be adan ma te omo e bo omo adan kala na de mo so mo ba omo ni ka mo etumi ti enkwala no ade school no mo teachers omo teacher for mo cho mo ade na so de aka ani aka bi a ebusa ya de ano e ka se adan ma mo nje ko na mo ba o atna teacher headmaster wona na sa atwe do mo na teacher ko no e bo mo de e ba omo atna na e ko no so e bo omo e fara accommodation no e wo bo omo ma ade na mo ho entry omo e wo adan sam ani ade wona mo de aka ne se o me de infrastructure ne do ani materials na ho mo tu da che enkwala no ade
sese pa uka ede pa ne hia wo mo adan ne hia enkonwa ne hia books ne hia anaso say ede ade a
akwa bro pe say enkonwa de omo ni problem omo enkonwa ani bibia ho no mo na mo adan na mu susua o say mo ti adan no o say na omo sabe mo anye se da na population be increase no omo ti adan no kuma the population be increase adan na mo ko adan mo emu sha okora be 200 se ma ba pe so adan ba ku mo ti na mo ji on ni ma chabe me bi ka wo na wa ba ti na ba chi on wa de no adan no me se ho nya o na tu library ko na be mi aka kan ade e wo mo no ano so ebi ni school one mo na ya ICT lab ano so mo ti ade computer work no ano so ebi ni school one mo na pa ya sport so amo to mo nya atade te se bi a boss ani get ni ho ka na be mo ti da ya mo sport na ti na de no ano so bi ni one mo amo sa afra ko na ba se amo ti me mo bo ho na mo ya sa akade bi na mo fe ni amo juma wo school one mo
ye da se na nansa ye beda wase papa ye do besia koso ye adwuma pa na mo na mano wa hwe ho yie abusafo ye nsem twedi na nansa to nkra finfinfi mantamu ena de breye ye ko awutu papa ase St Peters Catholic Basic School ai wo ho wo kira school no mo frɛ wo mu doso aban besi dan de ma wo na nso so asembu nka mafa so eno nti oguso esra ban sɛ ontwa nani mehwɛ won na no ani aban school e wo mpotam ho a etete mofra a ebetimi aboa ma enwomesua ho enioma pa no afa ne ntoma pefra de to so ai de brɛ mo health and lifestyle me sorry so me din de Akua Asiedua Christ asomdwe nka mu nyina.
Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Enshranka abode nyina ewura osrosro. Nyankopon ono nti ene etiase no we Hebrew kasa na maka no. Medi edi PSC la de memema nyina ache. Ya the health and lifestyle bro na no pay dwumadi Kojak farmer ne krai mu. Kojak farmer ne di pro code abedwa so pro code. So onya code kata no pro code. Ya yi sauki ahotobeba. Afi Kojak charcoal toothpaste no efisen e ma ne fita. Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no so e ma sen efi. Obi wo hono ma ne sen kanka aba ho anase wa for medications bi ama wo sen no asene a mepacho no Kojak. Mepacho fa Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste ne choose ne be kama. Kojak P sensitive toothpaste. Any Kojak F sensitive toothpaste no so. Ye di treat sensitivity o se femfem wa fe no etwitwi wo se na ebeko. To free numbers abefra yente utaku yente udama 0531 069945 0531 069945 0531 070020 ope Kojak Pharma product ni bi etu se Kojak charcoal toothpaste, Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste, Kojak P ni Kojak F sensitive toothpaste any mouthwash no a fresa number no kan she draggling won cry Kumasi so Central Market baby a ehwe Roma Hill no obenya bi etu ene anope ye bekasa afa G6PD deficiency G6PD deficiency ene beka ho asem ye ni Mr Daniel Kobna Okwan why anatomist and cell biologist or anatomist or a cell biologist. Good morning.
Good morning.
Obacho ho ye de.
Pacha akopado.
Ye de nyame asese ye to nsafro no obekirekire ye. Ye ka G6PD deficiency ye de a.
Medase. In fact ye ka G6PD nankasa de a. In fact the enzyme. Na ye nipadua ne mu no ye wonioma bia from enzymes so mo boa maniom bebre etumi koso. In fact sir enzyme ni e ne say ebeboa ma wetumi produce ade bia efre no NADPH.
Okay.
Sir NADPH ne hu hia pa. We here to reduce a lot of things. You be a friend no free radicals. Omo ba oni pedua ni mu a we here dey be friend no reduce glutathione.
Okay.
Now they reduce no.
Okay.
Na glutathione yes edwuma na obey oxidize. Into we here say NADPH no. So na be a be reduce back the what do you call the glutathione. So na be obetumi akoso aye edwuma na protect red blood cells no. So na be ya your friend you may be free radicals, reactive oxygen species e ka ho. E generate a etumi cause ma red blood cells no e papai entem na ye can G6PD deficiency na na che say wo enzyme no either say na activity no say na isi ye adwuma no abafum ana say wonni bi kra nti ba no sa na say wontumi produce sa NADPH ya ye ka ho asemi nti ba no sa wo red blood cells na any reactive oxygen species trigger bi aba etumi cause ema hemolysis no e take place.
Okay.
Na say ye hwe ewiase mu ina
hemolysis no it's not only G6PD
enzyme
hemolysis it take place. Hemolysis here there.
But you can hemolysis I just say umoja no red blood cells mu akwa red blood na carry oxygen e de ko baby as na be gwa homeni ade ina no eno na ye ka ho asem say be papai nti papai normally inka red blood cells say di be 90 to 120 days and so na papai it is a was G6PD deficiency na because when ni say NADPH na produce in the morning it mean protect red blood cells no it end do by 120 days and trigger na ba na papai and so mbe winter it means say every now and then I say bone marrow no so to me e bibi no produce red blood cells be say or they compensate for the loss na na make say me say a common thing bi a e wo pa na na yet say you describe as a sex linked disorder.
Okay.
Usually a man no omo wo mo mama na more often na omo de mom. Nti so ba benye bi dia just na papa ne mama na omo ma no X chromosome a defected gene no e wo so se na be obi obetumi anya bi to say de bia me like ne to say obi to say obi owo baldness ne ti ho apa what I hu e mema no bebre so mo ti ho apa chen e ma no the same thing with color blindness e ma no hu colors more e chen mema no because of all these things and your man usually e ma no mo the career no mo de ama omo mema no na ya de be very common na ye tie hu hwe wiase mu ina hwe be nipa be 400 million na estimate say omo was GC deficiency mema bebre de mema because we share ratio na wo for ba ko a ubenya mema be 67 so mbeye bi nti ye very common e wo mema no mu e che ma no.
Okay, no na mo kan no nti e wo man mo recessive or
I say your friend say why carrier we now say generally a X-linked recessive mode of transmission which means that you need so we about when here say X chromosome menu in be contain the affected gene so why express it but be because any X back here X back and Y nti we nya na che say we be express it disorder no yeah
will be what G6PD a deficiency be woni nipa bia ni mu a ana wanya saa de ni bi okay the crisis here de na be mu say we are minya no ye wo me no normal we ba me so no ebia me G6PD deficiency
yeah but you medase in fact me ko me chika kre bi na yama history bi kakre in fact na yetene say yare we na nkasa no the reason why I buy na say a protective mechanism me fa na say evolution wise ye dey protect me say Africa, especially those of us here, because malaria no they're very common what has it and see usually malaria life cycle one of it take place in the red blood cell and this a bit more complete no quite affect other ones no into its life cycle is shortened because once malaria be affect boys oxidative stress number into be papai so na be onya on to completing life cycle no then quite affect other red blood cells and this antina so you may buy na
teacher say nipa bobia sesa with time
yeah
anti malaria no na aba ma nipa bobia
asesa kakra
amamuja no
anti usually no to say in fact most often when she dey hu bibia be kire say when GC deficiency no unless e be accidentally we call hospital na be a test na catch say we GC deficiency but time I be hu say when GC we be hu ehun sunsan no time your friend you may be triggers and we be a bit me cause acute hemolysis be ma red blood cells no apapai nti be na say we be hu signs and symptoms no nti one of the classic ones I be hu pa jaundice why say nipa no ni yellowish wo hwe na no yellowish in fact even sometimes nipa na skin no cry with me ehu bibisa ho wo pege de ni kakra wo behu some of these things and that no so say bia nipa no obenya palpitation che say bia na koma bon periperi because oxygen na bia say ko baby no ntumi nkoyi be our heart what do you call it muscles no more receive enough oxygen rich blood bet me dia adwuma if I bet me your shortness of breath crash so and also you one of the things yes we admire crabia no breath with joints pains near there even abdominal pain bet me a fever in fact san you may ya keke ina no and yes specific say when you GC by bet me aye you may be I tell say when you GC in Tabana Sana then quickly you want to go and check San your man send be bet me ahwe say who be an say we bia
there okay symptoms here any malaria symptoms
yeah pe
malaria do no anomo
nti e ho no so na eye no in fact first no cry no a lot of the antimalarials chloroquine ne primaquine all those queen on neomani na no and say no a trigger one of the trigger nti wo koto bisa no kono ma be worsen situation no nti say na wo kan ye sisi ano in fact the bebre o ho a ebetumi de saniomai de aba a trigger saniomai nti say na wo kan some antimalarials in fact nowadays cry no and sheda nye very we don't use the chloroquine ya de bebre but yes but we can have a lot of sulfur containing drugs on the market some of them are antibiotics some antiviral agents and all that they don't be sure we be a viral infection. Sometimes some of these triggers no ye no man kwa ye di be yo mun kwa so na ye e be o be a normal immune response we body no e be a when infection be or try so be ko etia no some of these reactive species na free radicals generate into some of those things into when infection I say who doctor na hwe the right medication na ye be use e dey combat make and you my kweye in fact you be tisa cancer and an afterland ball no and you see and so one of the triggers are to me we smoky even in sebia ye no red wine. In fact, we should be to say fava beans are very common. Our Ghana hank of bebre edi. In fact, make us say even beans in now, so we are very observant. Say, Adia midi. At the trigger be a banner. We hear saying, and see, as a observant, name some of these triggers on that. Yea, a boy home by. If we say, yeah, there could be a debut, I can say, okay, we should be more say, a member tie whoopa, a chain, a mano, and yet a woman temp, have bisa. And when I say, soon was a be a nose bit me out. No more mainly, be a home quite checky, and so no ma all yellow. No man is some on sound because
wine pa Jesus speedy deficiency ebi ope fava beans
yes even what do you call it this kind of drink here quinine quinoni won all those things di na na quinine e betumi akose all these triggers ma why when ya
we that soda na quinine tonic
yes and it's a drink is ebi a won nim say we Jesus speedy basla won no
de bia na hoye obasa
enti see hu sa ne me enti the only way I'll be hu say of course you have to go to the hospital and then because say sometimes when some of these signs and symptoms it's not definitive say wow Jesus speedy deficiency and to go hospital na check it na say oh we be a full defect and as a partial defect of the enzyme no who how we manage with lifestyle now importantly adeba ko say once I be hu say we Jesus speedy deficiency no adeba ko de bia make can say go hospital my doctor na ya we so we Jesus deficiency I say be a drug be prescribe amount no say containing some of these sulfur containing a year ebema aye trigger ebe how adwen yi
men kai mo ya o minim say we aboso pay enyum to ni koda
yeah
free mochi no na beto dwa say no Jesus
yeah
minim say what is
yeah metis asem
no this Jesus speedy deficiency na the doctor a prescribe a draw any concept on
yeah
e ma no mania complications ma affect ni kidney
yeah yeah
and tina say o che no ma say ade e ha dwen pa
a common thing ba
na yamra ya chi kakra bi o kan naphthalene balls e kamfa no ene o call hotels o call restrooms ahodo a o mo say o mo you know toilets you know no mo dey naphthalene balls agum and also self-contained or washroom sim near the naphthalene balls agu said e be ya e be ni nipa ne dadan ni mu obo ha wo foforo on any banner da ho naphthalene balls agu ne washroom ho ene the distance no kra mu ben e akra ni hwia is it dangerous dangerous huma akwada no ana
in fact chronic exposure sana dey dangerous because trigger because say nipa no e wo Jesus deficiency na trigger pa unless e be nipa no any be but of course some of these things we hear say would be keep where environment and where you kunkum mbo bi ni ade but mo no say you do it with caution
okay
because as you maybe to say be a parazone ni ade na all these things could be triggers
eno so betimi eno so nye
yes in robit to say aspirin ni ade na some you mean na until before you take any medication no to say na make can do a thorough discussion with your medical doctor no near so the mouth
enti hono akwada na odena ba na bia unya nko screening no na bia de no ko da kamfa no mu a e bia betimi akuno
yes e betimi akose severe hemolysis e break a lot of red blood cells na down ma nipa no e bia I mean the hemoglobin level no kra ti akofo mu kra ti obetimi ewu in that regard
sulfur containing one sulfur no you have cosmetics mo
yeah
ye timi di bi franku spray perfume wana
likely nti de bia no woto some of these products na and as opesa water in fact read the ingredients ne bia na e wo ho no even the bia ne nyoma share contain em ne ade ina no e say very mindful ne read nyoma e wo ho ne hu even se sulfur no wo mu kra what's the quantity a e wo mu a e bia you can manage with it and nka wahwe yeah
okay where are my last question so how do we manage G6PD kwan be ne be fa so a e de betena se
in fact in fact I say acquire genetic disorder na ya de bia wo de kwasan obi wo be chi obi na wo be kisi obi na wo de ama no wa wo de I mean ya de awo nti ne say the only way in say nyoma na a trigger my hemolysis or blood cells ni break it down. Normally if your red blood cells and mad and we expect to say should be around, let's say 12 to 16. Remember they should be around 14 to 18 gram per deciliter. Into nyoma a bad trigger more red blood cells say break it down more hemoglobin at siako fumuno. So we'll try say we'll avoid it. And you maybe especially we are pregnant say in fact because of fluid retention no we hemoglobin level generally above from kakra and say we avoid some of those triggers and that is one of the things into triggers no mainly to say I can fava beans they say as a we can fire exposure red wine I can was me so quinine drink I can was me na try to avoid smoking environmental pollutants to say America is what do you call it parazone in your mobia a bit me a bow one say be effect on or cause oxidative stress so to speak so many nano in drubia as as say better say ya bet me anom ya ye aduane o fie because sometimes we ko to aduane bia wonnim nia omode ye ni omo bia omode uguma e bia wo body no empe so you try to avoid all these things no say na be boy na etumi atena se ache
ye dance pa G6PD enye treatable fi say deficiency ade bia wo nipadua ni mu a wo de wo anya bi enzyme nti woni bi nti hwe ho ye owo akwada fofora emfa ne na ba bia kamfa naftalin ball de agu ayim na etu hua dem ho ne ntade nkwada ntade nso na yemfa kamfa enhye ya yenye ahweye Mr. Okwan ye contact bia de contact with ja ma okay
Pachonti say obia pese or contact me.
Yeah.
0546 172 487
487 0546 172 487 yeah that's so by nyakopon insure yeah na post no mabu
yeah educative yeah obi abetumi akosearch mo Daniel Okwan
on YouTube
it's educative material regarding your health nina me explain what wanti obi abetumi akohwe
yeah that's pa Mr. Daniel Kobena Okwan cell biologist or anatomist within Juma Tech and KST Kumasi Technical University Kumasi Technical University and tech and I would di Nijuma Yadam was say change over me move over Kwesi Park I was be take over no the more across over me din e PSA ladi ya baraka ya gaja malola pena me akatata nyi fijiam nyi wala don te posi zo te posi amfa te posi pam senda tonde obrigado peno mo chumi mungode aisabu warisi ya damu nyina mo ase encantadios adios ibishia
Oyerepa TV
Oh, Mako over 200 constituencies. I've campaigned on the ground. I've seen the data. And I can tell you, sir, Yato Abano Enea MPP will have a decisive majority in parliament. There is no doubt about it. Yato Abano Enea MPP will have a decisive majority. Not a majority, but a decisive majority in parliament. Now, on December 7th. Now, Ekosu said, Ekosu say ya, Yenina Yakaboma, by midnight on December 7th, Munyina Betty said MPP has a decisive majority in parliament. No bones about it. We will win at the polling stations. We will win at the polling stations. What I can assure you, from what I know, Mako over 200 constituencies. I've campaigned on the ground. I've seen the data. And I can tell you, sir, Yato Abano Enea MPP will have a decisive majority in parliament. There is no doubt about it. Yato Abano Enea MPP will have a decisive majority. Not a majority, but a decisive majority in parliament. Now, on December 7th. Now, Ekosu said, Ekosu say ya, Yenina Yakaboma, by midnight on December 7th, Munyina Betty said MPP has a decisive majority in parliament. No bones about it. We will win at the polling stations. We will win at the polling.
So that is or was Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia prior to the 2024 general election, making the point that NPP are Juma or my Juma super work, and that Abano Sadana no Kasano. So I'm to Abano Sadana Krana. A NPP being decisive victory. We all know the outcome of the election anyway, but we brought back this video because of Assembly Okanendra, making the point that NPP, on behalf of the party, the government, and the MPP party, or Kacha Ghana for said they are sorry. Ghana from Fanchom, so they are apologizing for some unfulfilled promises. But he made the point that there were no many people who are and it's a would see video way. Now would see no can and rana. Then one begins to wonder what is happening, because on one breath, this is a man saying that partner you super solid, and of course, prior to the election, one after Juma Debi and all the MPP guys that came here at the time made the point to us that Juma Debi or my Bobby, and that even they rated. And you remember the popular Napos comment, say Akua Asiedua bang. Including Kwame Nkrumah ban. You remember? Exactly. So if you look at that, now people are raising the concerns that it is a case when you're in the past. It's a bad zena. So I don't know how to apologize. Why should you apologize? It's you ask the MPP members why are they apologizing? And you're gonna for no apology no. Should we accept it? And I forget it. Well, time this way be doing come and not pay. And EC Jones and some the minority in parliament on my petition PRC, making the point that also your 14% increment duo a tariff no so I shall say what I shall say me 1 year. Now the MP for Menchia South a year Nana J Bafo, a lawyer, what petition PRC say on suspended the tariff no so increment that's no. Now afi for timetable embra because dumso no aye problem kaka. Another pay we'll find out. Do we need a timetable now or don't need a timetable? And what is the current dumso situation in your area? A Dumbo light and a Dumbo light. We're going to talk about it this morning right here on the show. And I'll pay my guest this morning. On what about do meeting at the Kwesi Park also. Oko Facebook app or Oyerepa live on Facebook like a page, for our comment go home, make kind in the amount and depth on a page. This is the agenda on OBT. My guest this morning, the Western North Regional Communications Director of the NPP, Ado Yao Harry. The donor friend Ujaba and a pet name ujaba or another pay. Harry. Akwaba.
Yeah, me just me.
Oh, na ngam say ka mo kasa ni bi. Oh,
sorry.
Say you kasa ni.
Ka wa ko pe.
Oh, I don't know the
Otepa.
Otepa. I want to say walk up.
Which one?
I'm not saying Akwaba. I don't know if more muka Akwaba na.
Yeah, Memo Akwaba.
How we gonna say should.
Yeah, it's the same way like Memo Akwaba.
Akwaba. Okay. Kisade Harry Woble.
You have that one. That's beautiful.
You know, I had my service there Bayrebon.
Wow.
Bayrebon is a community of Isafi. Even though Washanti region,
sure.
Isafi community.
Yeah.
You know me and say Bikaka.
Sure. You have that one.
Now, Isa using Ganiwa and the civil communication team about another pay. Is that Akwaba?
Paka, Mejoso.
The Biabokodia.
Boko.
Like I was some cows, so I was at the Koyi crowd. I was at the Koyi crowd.
I'm proud of you. I said, Lafia. I was at the very, very simple.
Oh, really?
Brazo.
Brazo. Okay. Yes, Zonanga.
Zonanga. Who's a 2 letter words.
Oh, okay.
And initially, a very, very simple.
Say something.
At least, say, who could pay baby a hoarding.
Yes, I might even know, of course, I can Korea dinner. Korea dinner. Oh, yeah, just say, Massa, there was so cows. Hey, me, and I was in the bar now. Besides, I was a cousin. And I don't want to. I see that's so share, yes. Anyways, it was another place. So we are kicking start our conversations this morning.
Sure.
You see what happened, you have now one will share. So as you do it always, of course, Facebook for come and go, make kind of amount. And I be fun as I enjoy the conversation. But I do let me see and about over the weekend actually. That what you can want some briefly what I say. I didn't have the facts and me customer minimum. It's no we really sure no. I decided to go down and understand the situation. And they're saying cement board was all over the place. He said, cement board from in fact, I wasn't too sure about it. So together with my team, you call a Doom, Santase, a Binchi, just to assess the situation. For my video in some yes, I can take cement board and that's so the walk. Yes, video versus here. It was a form meeting a Doom. Na ye baby sa say cement no ne bo no aba form and I say emba form embrante bi aba crab obo ya asese a even omo package omo beto cement ni bi omo concerns kakra ombe so mo no me che mami sa branche ya gan say
nyankopon ado me ho ye na mo so ye
yes ye ho ye pa o so beto cement o
ti cement ni ateso
na oba no mo say
ba cement ran so one day ono ye nteso nto ono so wonte so ma ye ntum
just say saying o so ne bonus
o so ne bonus 130
na mo te say ayate so akose
ye te say ateso say 82
mo te say ateso 82
enu aye ka bi wo Facebook ene so ya sa ka bi sa si am fo kurukuta no bi a caption no kram twitwa bi enso ye ba still na so mo so mo nteso nti ye won pa
ye mo I see but mama mbisa champion Jack na also beto cement no
me say motor cement
na it no mobile almost say
ya be no month so me ya tete say o mate so ba still mo so month so 130 ani
na mo fisi ate so akosai
me ba me ka say bia 105 and I say 102 and
what tin say ate so
o me tin social media ya o
social media
o me say your fans cement no dollar o mate so nti bibia o mate so ani
njo buy no for say 130
so 130
also 130
and the last 2 months cry to be cry 105 since I was 130
na modin ka ko baby a on na price this say
ya ko baby ya ko na o matutum
o matutum say
like shop na tum shop ni mie
o mie
I feel person any name ni kibisibisa ikibisibisa there bia I hanko an price na say na say
I see. Champion, I'm busy also. When I will travel, I want to cement in you.
Cement in the Mintobi now, and Miss Suara almost all Matiso. Binkura say, cement no matter 85. 85. And my last woman to 105. Yeba and I'm going to file with me on myself. I'm going to cement. I'm saying, I think you are a woman. You go to on beer. Or beer the shop now, Smith side on beer, or see Smith in that video.
I see. It's in Sessiano.
Oh, says I'm usually about to cry and to
cement.
Debbie. Yabokone a cafe and I've been another for free. I
see. No one am disappointed.
Well, my man, please can I the ban on so social band.
Number some to be
can play to be 8 bags in educate make a crave by a bona will raise now quite a budget 105. Near be a button by a band says I want 140 days and Puerto Raba 130. The child no bunumpo was so cry.
I see.
See you there, man. Yamano 1 hour or Bibia and 1 hour can be was and a permanent could be from marketing meant 85. By mamma away. No wasafu.
Okay.
By mamma for me 1 year away. Land there, Majabaya away, what 130. This is over me.
Enjoy away, why disappointed?
Oh, man, Poemula, my style,
my style. Okay, Mati. I wish I for me PM, I was fantastic runabout now. We shall make chiha, a cement, and the guha. Your barber say, I am a crack. Send your man for Kika social media and say, cement Jatusono, and the crown as a crack. We a gossip and a way. Be assured that there are other branches of a cementa on why a yemini by net tongue. And so, Madame Bra. But I saw not talk to
Never trying.
Okay, it's way so your gas and cement.
42.5.
42.5.
Super strong.
Okay. It's when what other branch or
it was super cool, which is gas 32.5. And it was super rapid. And you see a 32.5 gas products now. Okay. But I don't know be any price.
Okay. It's cement ne bono ya teso na say it say
me pacho me had a yente because the omode mama no sa na omode mama yente so.
When was the last time I go fan no go fan load?
Oh, enro akra me niema
enro akra na union the same price na omode mama me
pacho but enye gas same products na me so so 32.5 and then the same price now no more the mama.
Is the gas what on the same?
Gas super strong no which is 42.5 no and only a 140 cities.
Okay.
And at 32.5 no 120 cities.
I see. That is a cement be about 85 no 82.
Oh, me pacho me had a new ha.
Say you to cement more. How do you get a communication? Say you have to so.
Yeah, because you have to my put it preoccupant to your DM. You bisa other branches no. Yeah, colleagues no. Near friend main offices where bisa and sana. You have to me and fire pen to.
But so far main office in cash in
me pacho de abi.
Is your name better cement or mama saying?
Me price na me mouth. So better 42 na 140, 32 near 120. That's the fixed price.
That's the fixed price.
Yeah.
Ah, better so na say want to so.
No.
Yeah, to so.
The metal so I just the one cause I car aba.
Okay.
Yeah.
So be fan no man akọ.
I'm trying.
I see. This is 140 no. Since when they call 140?
Oh, last month na.
Last month.
Baby cry 145. Yeah.
I see. You say it's $1 no a from.
Oh, son, I about for me. Yeah, had the distributors near
all right, so it was for I mean, it's and our assessment on the ground, which is a cement bono, it was for yenteso. Inti men you would say young boys no buy and I don't visit yateso no. That will be about chiako. Buy that is a cement and yenteso, you know. That's the situation. But mama Yusuf because omo end is for na meti so mo chance ade na se e je no Yusuf nti mo yan tissement so na mo nam kacha mo za tissement so mo say mo cause confusion that could have caused confusion.
Paka
mitio
we dey medase na maminchia wahwefo na paka menda wase no producer Konya amodi amaye In fact, debi ameka paka sa akonya we amode maya wose yedamase na paka meko masem no so ma minchia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bebi owo bia stream say jata na mamemra region no na membechia Dr. Frank Amwakohene regional minister obo adwuma den eno apaka se ne onim school feeding sensem oba regional office ebihia ye ma no ene omo kasa sisi ni ma kama
don't want to hase.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
I think so.
Because I saw a video this morning. Ladies be on the NDC. Do kabom mo eti one.
Maybe old videos in Libya. But as mentioned, I think say it shouldn't be that far fetched. The why no, that is at least Majuma as journalists. Right. At least Mimi who price no, I was me come more post 2 year no.
Was supposed to
yes, me post 2 year.
That is public deceit.
Yes, Paka me.
But say public deceit. What that Ghana for? What that Ghana for?
Paka, tie you unim so online you omo receipt ya na e reflect 82 no. Minimum so what who say receipt na. I based on that, but upon a second thought no send na we see o kasa okoye o check na nkasa no ya nkasa could be say bi any who say bo no netia at least decent say ye beka say send ye eba for eba ye no send ye post to ne buy about the prices of cement no na entisa no some of us we did the honorous thing by pulling down those posts.
I see.
And yeah, dear Paka. But Paka,
but don't you think that Ghana deserve an apology from MEP communicators? No, I mean, you're not fair.
Oh.
Because and when I'm here, in fact, over the year, it could have been a recipe for confusion.
It is.
Obibe cost us up time no 200 say 140. Or not to say abansi 85. It puts me the confusion.
No, but social media post doesn't actually determine the prices.
No, but come from a leading NDC member.
Yes. And I make
a leading NDC member.
Yes, me a leading NDC member. Baka, we interview we one lady. It clears everything.
Matthias
say Abia probably why in your post back I think say why you post to that upon fact checking no say upon
I have never done that before.
Say upon fact checking no
never done that
what we supposed to so pulling it down no cry enough say we've admitted say we aired there.
So you
of course
admit that you aired
price now you dey buy you know and in fact near pay or mine no. We wish the price of cement will even be 50 cedis.
Okay.
That is the person Ghana ni be when they say and ki person
so what was it?
Yes, of course. At least Rome was not built in a day. Yeah, buy CD dollar paka 1 hour perform and then petrol ball 1 form and then we are even talking about reduction of what services and transport fares. This is positive. In the midst of this, you know, and if you say, at least, we send you a canocra, maybe dear, Minka say, apologize you. We should join the advocacy, say, cement price, emra from once a near my ye determine the price, cement ye import no, ebi why yen ha, ebi why ye import. Once a dollar no, paka, eba from once you were the likes of Dr. Jampo mo catch say reforms na omo yen was shippers council na e be man near maso beba from no ye per se sa post no paka wo kana asem no post no enka ho na cement bo emra the perceive 82 na ye ka no.
But you admit,
I think so. But for now,
you admit, say you misled the public. You admit,
of course,
you misled
yes, we misled. But the air can say the intention say. The price of cement is so better no. Paka enum kwa akra enkeye. I am hoping say yenya ye say post ni nyina. Empanifo mo hu say post ni nyina. Empanifo omo ye in charge of determining of the prices of cement and say it is at the expectation of the Ghanaian electorate say the price of cement should be from abedru as low as 50 cedis and yes 82 na ye ka no.
Yes, Matthias here is up. It was for I did to me say they misled the public but doesn't want to apologize. You know, you make of it what you will. But of course, what you say? I say, not really say they are not misleading, but that is the desirous expectation. Say, but from some no man can be a nanka. I mean, say before the mobile machine ade. What do you make of it? What should the course what's in Uncle Foka? What do you make of it? Quickly.
It's quite unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. When to me, I run on mine with agenda setting. Seriously, any action that you take using the propaganda techniques, or positive or negative impact.
Right.
Are the two till. Propaganda now they call you can do the propaganda. Try to manipulate the system to go this way. But the system may also rely on the negative way. To affect the businessmen.
Oh, so how is it going to affect?
No, you watch a video on the social media platforms. Obi say what is a cement about 85 Ghana cedi. Therefore, Osusa and Shebesan Kosubi. It's in the capital or Hono. Udem Bikakotubi. Because now above and the price can go up or come down again. You understand?
Yeah.
That's business. That's how business people operate. Almost a price of commodity number for more. They take their capital, they buy more, sometimes keep it or sell it when the price goes up. So when you are managing the economy, you don't run 100% of your strategies on propaganda.
Okay.
And did offer capital, a Ghana course shop was a koto. I would do, and it was just mere propaganda. A creative mistrust between the seller and the purchaser.
For social media,
no. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. One of the last time I would say the government machinery in Nangasa announced the price of cement. When the last time you heard it? So the Minister of Information say, and the Minister of Finance say, hold on. What is up now? So do you know how the system operates? Sometimes you look at the primary source of information. The next after the primary source, is what we call the celebrity source, personalities. One they post to, so when you have a big man, leaders like you in NDC, your big men in NDC, posting say 85 Ghana cedi. Me papa na onye me so hwe me ne o wa akontom na krokito bi o hwe me ne ehun say the member of parliament bi e na post 85 Ghana cedi a the possibility of him believing it obefa ne sika be free kura na ase ebe kokrom so koto bi no is very, very high. So when it backfires,
NDC big boys be a post. Most of the communicators and they post.
But who is this person? Listen. You cannot. We are not post. We are not a determinant. So what I say. You have the opportunity to be on the national station like this. As a Chinese saying, say, you are one of the people who the people within your party look
up to. Right.
So say we a mistake we as a political party in governance, as a leader within your party, and you just put it down. You have to apologize to the people.
I see.
You have to at least that thing about one thing. That's one thing about the NDC or winning. Say ye pamocho ya nye niye, and you be bien free as NDC. Or something you say you're wrong. But do not want to. You have something that you call a seasonal in communication. At one point, okay, no my be mono. Unim so why then what putting it down. Do show or Facebook war. Wo tu kwanya onyaraje nkoye no. Ene na aka so unim. But okay na no believe. So NDC should stop that homaso abrabo no. Ye nipa. Jesus Christ to at a point. Otimika se mesra mo dem ye manye ni. So you shouldn't just be ahomaso twintwa and say ampa wrong. Ne mom ye mpa chawo. I leave it to the listeners.
However, acknowledging the fact that wrong is okay.
So taking the corner key positions, you push him to the wall. So into move patch. I was saying, Senka, obe fasa ba umia homa so suba ni bi akaso you know yes ambrase suba ni bi akaso Ghana for yesremo. The ba ye nyine post bi na nye den and I know and I believe the NDC will have that spirit. Fast forward, Mame and sending this message to the regional minister for Ashanti region. Very fantastic man, very handsome. Facebook or Trenepa is good, but honorable regional minister, Mr. Tim Kakra.
Honorable Minister,
Mr. Tim Kakra. the president at the Ashanti region shall one sir. Not say Brabe a social media or TikTok content creator. The minister now use the social media, particularly TikTok, to get more followers. Doing the work of TikTok, which eventually you get something from it. But a Juman can say the Ashanti as original minister, over original minister of Ashanti region. However, look, the level of insecurity. I'm coming there. The level of insecurity in Ashanti region, I take it to a high level. And no, and I mean, you need to dance here. A year, Manso and Quanta, mobile money, a year vendor. You born to a kuno answer. I'm Roberts at a Manso and contact the same route. Quite as way vendor wanted them, you run fee, a channel, a canity. A kuno. Quite as way, you know this, that I'm telling the regional minister.
So now the incident in the day, we didn't come and see anything around in the day. It's a bit low. I mean, it's I'm just checking.
Yes. So do that. No, you understand, say, those type of insecurity has been part of African system or even in American security type. But minister, few months in the rate your air corner is not about being on TikTok, it's not about being on Facebook, it is about sitting down in office and make sure that you provide a high level of security in the region.
Okay.
Look at darkness. You know do what dance here. And the Ashanti region be regional minister, I assume and ra. Tell me free Accra baby land here. From a year airport run about call a year first a year of go and check the rules. For the interchange I want Asafo. And only one of the security zones and I do Asafo interchange. Who don't know who you soon. So I'm pleading to you as a regional minister. Sit down and stop the TikTok and the Facebook work.
Okay.
Don't use your office to create content, create followers, and be paid through social media.
Okay, Mate.
You are pleading to you as a regional minister.
We're not having a conversation about regional, but you've expressed your sentiment, Matthias. But then, largely, social media is a new platform where people engage.
But don't waste 90% of time over there. Why people are suffering?
Well, that's the viewpoint. I know what the regional minister is doing. I know what he's doing. And because
oh God.
And I monitor situation.
And you know the darkness.
Airport run about.
So
platform ways your platform way so and your regional minister on one social media account. Said you will see canon. Sanka your social media accounts in Yeni and your Dibu regional or platform way so now Ubusa as our regional minister now one social media accounts. Would you almost 5 projects ever Ashanti region back or catch us at this Waban office? You got me right. Obian himself. The regional minister, just like Sami Jenfi, I am telling you, Wakoye a threat to the MPP in Ashanti region.
Minister.
I'm telling you, regional minister. Look, positive use of social media. Okay, so we'll be reported one bridge offense through social media.
I mean,
are you aware of waterfront?
A lot of people on social media getting information.
We are not condemning that. We are not condemning that. But the level of insecurity in the region is getting out of hand.
Right, it's your view. I mean, other people have their own view.
Back airports run about. Media and for the report we on a platform with the regional minister what can say address so those issues.
In fact, just yesterday the Kasebi about dredging a part of Accra Kumasi where not before the list to be I am told to say is beginning step one number for they are working towards it. The sales the drains in that. No, we're not talking about regional minister, so we won't focus that on that. It's a bit moving on. It's for an opinion your casament or the minister they will come quickly, but of course one would take Kumasi there are wide views, but mainly people are praising the regional minister for things that he's doing. Even MPP supporters are praising the regional minister for what he's doing. It's, you know, that is his view. But
a decisive majority in parliament. There is no doubt about it. Yatuabano Enea MPP will have a decisive majority. Not a majority, but a decisive majority in parliament. Now, on December 7th. Now, by midnight on December 7th, Munyina Betty say MPP has a decisive majority in parliament. No bones about it. We will.
Right. So, again, that's the former vice president and immediate past NPP presidential candidate for the 2024 election. Okay, now they say at the time, on my Jumapa, so if the elections were held Sadana, October Sadana, MPP being a decisive majority. Senator kind of name the outcome of the election. And this is for Buomo Bruta. In fact, as for Parliament, it's a no-go area for the NPP. The NDC has the decisive majority. The NDC rather has it. Where if the MP for Parliament kind of still, Parliament will function effectively because they have 2/3 majority in the House. Now, we played this because of Bamia in some kind of just over the weekend. Now, I'll say MPP got many things wrong, and that Ghanaians should forgive them, or please forgive us. So I'm coming to Harry on this matter because Harry, I mean, the then candidate, and in summer, Okana and Ra, and that's over the weekend. About an engagement in London over the weekend, then there is a disparity, a boybra. It's, you know, time men about me who say, "Omo yem from so into Ghana from Fanchom."
Yeah, I know, sir, my regional chairman, Honorable Benjamin Ama, also a chair Western of regional chairman.
Oh, okay.
Honorable Benjamin Ama.
Okay.
Also chair Sonkoso. Yeah, me, in Africa, a far a year in Puntu, and then about resource. The Biano, in whom is and Shedda any dialect link.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Shedda. That's the we use the word
and Shedda. Wow, I see.
Like a impact. You understand?
But then Shedda didn't link.
Shedda because
do you know then what dialect link?
Usually
to you then what dialect link?
Yeah, usually people vote on so many things. A big question here, emotional kind of voting.
Okay.
I mean, will be a research man for assembly elections. You do center honor did they know? Now you case with me winning. But all corner or yeko or the Nisabin kum and or the way we as long as I back can say, hey, when I make a Abamano, so more the audience having kum edge. So we your research 1 year before that event now, just one behavior at that point of a year election, you know, he's going to vote against you.
Right.
You understand? So many things accounts in elections winning. So many things. It can be 1 minute per the candidate in the as member of parliament or aspirant. As some of them one day can just destroy everything. Okay. This is a common thing that you are aware of. So going into the elections, now the investment with regard to development.
Okay.
You understand? Particularly a region like Western of region and other 6 regions here, right? Far about their Ashasimu and Puntu. Now, or they compare MPP 8 years under his former president. Now, you see, say, unique type of development. And even say that my regions, my creative region, the mom, and you just empty region. We give them all.
But you lost the region.
Yeah,
you only have one MP.
So I'm making a point to you.
One MP.
So I'm making a point to you.
My constituency.
Yes, I'm making a point.
One MP.
I'm making a point to you. So yeah, so many developments.
Okay.
Oko that there's rules that there's 20 coin and yeah that from a body I shall say yeah. Benchama Road, Egunikuta, the region. We give them drone. Body. We give them. We give them a year. What do you call it? The augmented drone delivery center. Also, we give them so many for agric office, regional education office. You see, then you be rented. We created huge development in the region. The same to Oti and other regions. You understand? Then even Oshe, the old regions and so on, any kind of a year development you see, say we don't maintain free high school. Yet one of the major policies here, me taking from Kwame Nkrumah regime into free high school at the northern part of the country. But we are the only political party here. It may standing across. Including me and Harine, you understand? So going into the elections, now you share the development of the ball mining and put to a debate, setter by setter. You only say Abania winning because governance is
really
yes, sure. Because oh sure. Who say the those say Jesus Christ Baz as so no. I know say obedi about 33 years. 7 years on say yale. But who ko e chikwasa na yale gusu yeden. So no governance. Any bit to solve problem ni na atego. But the major one we feel very proud. Obi enya on faso. Me nyo tie kura ntimi kan chem say na busuani and andi shaping ko senior school. Right? A policy obi across the country.
Okay.
So you say
what didn't you get it right?
Yes, sure. And I make say right. Hello. Policy implementation. Right. When you look into our 2024 manifesto, you're making it clear. Some of them may be all normal within our own government. Maybe it's a free school. Maybe it's a year levy.
Okay.
Within the 2024 manifesto, the promises say when Baumia administration bar in 2025 you will take away year levy, right?
Yeah, of course you did.
It's so not you who say right and can promise you take it out.
Okay.
Now you knew say no, something's wrong with it. You have to take it out.
Man Kasentia.
Who one Kasentia?
Man Kasentia 11. You supported
but listen.
The finance minister, Befi, my friend, the late John Kuma, Stika, only now defending. Many way you interview Farouk and Mahama. See, live no.
Many do what dancers say. The face of the candidate in 2024 made it on a year Kwame Sofaka program, which is Peace FM. Say we don't need to tax mobile money.
That was before.
You understand? That was the position of him, right? As individual, as a year. A vice president, only the executive power to implement policies. Or making it clear to the public, say, for me, I don't believe in the taxation of a year mobile money. And the same person,
I'm getting it wrong.
No, that one is another one. The betting tax. That year, no, you got it wrong.
Okay.
And not yes, second for so on my the second phase. Senator, you need 2025 and that new leadership. Dr.
So Bamia is telling us that.
Mistakes. Oh no, it's not that.
No.
Listen, in governance.
I'm using your own words, sir. We say only executive authority. So Nanado was at the helm of affairs.
No,
true. I agree with you on that. It's in the if say we made some mistakes there. Bamia is telling us that Akufado.
No, listen.
Any mistakes?
Listen, in governance.
No,
listen.
Listen, no.
No, listen. In governance, right? Situation, global situations, internal situations, calls for a particular policy, which may be right at that given time. Timami, global policies or global changes, internal changes within your country, always sometimes call for a certain policy.
Which I agree.
It's that at that circumstance, at that particular period, may be right, but looking forward, it may be wrong.
In the policy cycle,
we did it. But at that material point, any baby we are seeing in a coin. Many do what I say. When was the last time Cote d'Ivoire inflation? It me hit more than 1% in 2000. I'm making a point today. Yes, we got it.
What is he trying to say? No. Akufado got things wrong. MPP got things wrong.
Me say me too. Say MPP have a BBR right here. And we need 2024 election. Ghanaians voted cast a vote and decided on a normal yeah. You understand? And what was the results? You didn't show. As a Chinese say, so you need a year and can want to also. So yeah, you might have say in defense said everything was all right.
Okay, say Makai Mustafa made us your kind. Say he will not apologize. In fact, he's not sorry for any police that found in the bar because they did their best. It's, nobody should apologize. Mustafa made about 2-3 weeks ago.
Who was the face of the campaign in 2024? Was it Mustafa Hamid or Baumia?
No, but Mustafa Hamid is a leading member of the party.
Wait, understand.
And you saw that video? What was that video?
You communicated.
Listen to me. My brother, listen to me. I saw the video.
So you saw the video? So Mustafa Hamid didn't say so lying.
No, listen. Let's do content.
Let's do. I am not sorry for any policy. MPPA.
Let's engage.
And communicators will lie. Just say he means what he said.
Listen. Let's engage in content analysis of what he said. Hold on. Listen to me. The content, what he said. The content is content. Listen, what he said was that. To me, Mustafa Hamid. To me, in person.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm okay. In person, Mustafa Hamid. Maybe there. I come in kwa me patch but listen but
if Bamia give the Mustafa Bamia ought to have said hey Mustafa now you know
and listen
your chairman was there your general secretary was there Nana Komne was there all the leading party members were there.
Listen, so how can you use Onono as Mustafa Hamid? Eka say to Ono Dr. Mamadou Bawumia so dia eno ya woka say me Dr. Mamadou Bawumia and on behalf of the party
and the government
on also can me Dr. Mamadou Bawumia and behalf of the party will lead here. We are very sorry. You understand this now, but the end there one say me and Mesrim Bebre say we did our best.
Okay,
ya mfa nche trim say ye be Ghana for abro ya mfa nche trim say ye be normal my party na opposition. I'm speaking directly particularly to the party members. Omo appoint to ministers, omo appoint to CEOs. Everybody was thinking say me ye normal ama oman no etimi ayeden etumpon. But however the results no kire say no ma bibiri ho no ma ye ya we had it wrong. That was the bet. Maka the betting, Maka the year levy. You understand?
No. Journalists want to understand where you got it wrong. It's what I know the only thing you got it wrong.
The taxation was a major part of it.
That's
it's a major part of it.
So that is true.
You understand?
Three other things that we are Ghana for to me,
you know, the party was when we did that branded as a share the government then another for the government and appointees there has been a government of arrogant you understand, and we as the party and the government wasn't able to dismantle that that's why you have apologized.
I was telling them
that was why Dr. Baumia was speaking about. He spoke about the content and part of the Professor Kwesi report. That when the report came, a lot of Ghanaians were saying out of the report saying na abino for majority.
You disagree?
And you said
you disagree?
Oh, so yes, I think we need.
Okay,
that is what I mean. It just NDC to be a spirit. Me on behalf of the party.
Okay.
Me on behalf of the Dr. Mamadou Bawumia. Na yapagana for echo.
Okay.
Yatina chile. Yahunya fonso. Yebungo to be asem Ghana for. Say if the opportunity is given in 2028, that mistakes na I'm modern and who for show about modern show a record. We are not going to repeat the same mistake.
Okay.
We are very, very sorry.
It's remember you see so now me course me about show me on the pay Trish Christian Service University College. Yeah, your masters on the year corporate governance and planning. We also see policy cycle is soup. Trace Mati, right? It should be a soup. Yes, on the school today, it's not policy analysis. But we are learning policy analysis in school, you know. You see, about the policy bar. If the full name here, Patricia Segu Eshen. It's in our trace, for the trace of campus. In the trace version of the painting. Yes, some policy cycle here. Say, about the policy be a bar. You better share analyze the policy. That's what we are learning in school. It's in the 11, and I insist that 11 are buying at the time. Or man, proper policy cycle. When they got to the point where they had to do evaluation and the feedback, are buying now fact. Clearly, they didn't do that. It's with the basic one. No matter issues. Listen, Harry is clear in his mind. Said yes, they admit say when you're from so. I mean, you probably would do from so too much. Not Ghana for a chow. From where you sit, whether can you was some sir. But Baumia, what can wait a second.
Back and walk as I do the now walk class 2028 in America chance opening Sebu Obakwasa for no touch and Yentiasu you. Why am more de Ghana for a faso? Now what here come Punto Western North? Some Punto course war. But Paka when I walk about policy.
Yeah.
There be a policy, no. It is the end that justifies the
means. Of course, I mean that.
Now who young Punto no? Ahonina, Wunya, now uni ya go muka Punto a. Womo omo last budget a womo omo ekoye. Omo last budget no. Growth performance industry sector na uber construction na emra no mo ka say John Dramani Mahama ye incompetent no na construction no na a grow at 5.1 in 2016 na omo di be at 2017
okay
na on na tell her wo ka say wo mo di omo yade e ba paka wo na negative 8.9 why you last budget statement ya we be catch Ghana for say krono a yede hye won say wa betena TV a wo catch Ghana for nyina say empuntu njuba wo ye bi baka say wo be kan ya yede catch one village one dam one district one factory na ye catch say one district one factory see ya can manufacturing no food ni ade samre no na wo frɛ will be incompetent in 2017 no na wo kase manufacturing na a grow at 9.5 2017 paka samre ya me no kase samre na omo kono manufacturing na a grow at negative 1.1
17 Ghana for power
god
it's about me to me say they got something wrong something
media paka mo say Ghana mo si ye mo nsem twere adwuma no I think se Baumia aka asem bi na sa asem no se Baumia na abegina simpies wagia tum say they were arrogant in power anope paka ubisa me fascement boy mese me ye post ni bi no kwasem se me pulu ni down me hu se enye no kore no na mom na eye sa opepa no aye wo se enka eye no kore paka me hu post ni obabi a me hu good news about the economy definitely I'll be tempted to post it. Bawomiaka arrogance of power. Na mi bisa me ho se paka. Media general. Moa munuam sentroni. Samre no oba anopa no a. Wosi aban no mu hweye. Na democracy na ye ka no. Mudie ne ye dwecracy. Mudie no ye monicracy. Mudie ne ye arrogant cracy. Wom so omu bu ofu. Enti ano kwenti ombokwete na se Bawumia sa back abekache the good people of Ghana say ampa ni ye wo power ne ye arrogant dia baka on say ko mo wo so omu jitum na sa nipa na woni nti okeka sa ansem ne kire omu no omu kopa na cho hwe de bia maka the MPP will continue to remain bad example of governance. Paka, ubisa no, say no di BCAC, one person obeka ni nyina. But me no can say just 5 months. Wa hu aban papa. Nientia ye di titiri paka wonim se Bawumia na ye electing okra no. Na oni party card. nienti e di saa dibre ne ma no aye the fact say nanado e ka kire say wono lego na okoye no economics na okoye ye ne e say what the pass e na epie ye enti economy de wa bon woni me economic
nanado ankasa
of course nanado a class ben what the pass lego okoye economic okoye third class so lower na
so for economics as vice here then no chase a president na bon you can do this you don't do that
please also now
but this unfair they're not unfair understand the ethics
na mani wo kakra na wo kasa na bebre enye no question na metie but ni basis economics so what the third class every year ana so kofa ba omiaba ene ba omia no ba ya paka ye how inflation na emeye na okoka omso covid Ukraine war sa explanation na sabi opaka wutia na ubu ofu because wo kase inflation no echo 28 point something no says na bombu ya yetu se Cote d'Ivoire kra omo ben omo but Cote d'Ivoire inflation paka na nam sen yes surrounding sub-region no omo ebi 2.2 ebi 4.8 ejina within sub-Sahara no under nanado no eche say ye na ye living condition ni edin pa paka ade kra na eja wo mu a covid ba ye ka che ye say enipa nkwade ye bebo ho ban na economy ni de etete pansam kra ye bisa ye besia ye
revive no
na enkokrafo paka enkokrafo sa asem we ye nya ho abakosem da na enkokrafo pensioners paka wako pension ni sika pudo kese na waje no wose wode kwa koma aban bosia their friend bond na said
I was expecting how to say all these things
nanka wonya kakra
you see you have to admit that NPP did a lot of wrong and I was
you expect me to mention all the wrongs the bottom line you have accepted it
when pensioners former chief justice so for your leading people
atiakonya so ewo finance ministry anim say me nko ba bia
exactly
shenebufu mo be ka che say yes God wo chire da ko say bibia because you was that brain man
what kind true all right
looking at the caliber of the former chief justice Samri na ko say na a whole kama industry papa na me kama sem na besiso these are the things anka mu betna show no so a chese mu pass anteman ya chewo paka emebunu ye ka adwuma asem Samri no unemployment rate John Mahama incompetent neda 4.7 mino kase ye catch ye say senanado ne ba omia bedi ade a edwuma bebu o man mu a de se wa yakwa amanone paka se wo kan
me sure say unemployment 4% during every time no more than that
no 4.7
8 something
8 point something and what they call saying
14.7
it's what double no crap eti wonim how opaka ye beka say unemployment of the youth no any self no kra no na a threat to the security of the economy and now one no wo jai power 5 months when ya ho betina ha ka say mobile money vending wo mo bokro no paka mi bisa ne say ade na say na mobile money vendor kro no e sha ase ana wo e-levy a wo de buy kra no mobile money for beka say e-levy ebegu wo madwuma Ejipaka the American say within this just 5 months of administration yes a lot of positives to write home about anything and a CD dollar Baka almighty CD dollar
MP before
oh Debbie anything I catch will say Debbie
well they say I'm not surprised
first of course Debbie
I'm not surprised
because a sana ye channel ye sapa say ye sapa dia at the end ye ka say yes stand the best economic management here the NDC which is in place ni akofa will be a sabi wodi petrol or bana petrol gallon net saying what tamu ya petrol papa kana baby a gallon nam na se bi enye ene petrol bu aba forma ene petrol gallon a ye gi free 70 cedis eba 50 cedis ama ene nkoma e wo ho ne se de wo ho ne se enam se eniema bo eba form ntino enam se petrol bu aba form enam se dollar bo ne eba form ntino paka de ye nye ne se eniema so ka ene GPRT for akache say ye koye nim no there will be 15% reduction in what in lorry fares niema Ghana
next 5 days
ye pass yet no eti forgiving the MPP will be another sin against the country and I think say
forgiving the MPP will be a sin against the country.
Of course MPP DU
I see
MPP mamu ombebu ye no de no kwasem ni say we shouldn't repeat that history in the history of Ghana. Oba arrogance ni bi na awoka na po abranche eti awoka che yen say sebiu abato de nyampu 20 he represents Nanado betina will take say kwabiri east fo a yakwan ni mfuturo ekunya no sebiu enye abato no nyampu to no ni ba beku na nwuna
kokomoti
opa toma no opa mentoma no na wo kan sa niema na chere the good people of Ghana eti paka ye kenyina they say I am telling you the MPP shouldn't be forgiven. The MPP should be retired. Mon dissolve mo party no. Na mo kra mo fa mo ho meka ye ho. Na ye mu o man na.
And that's the same therefore. Just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes.
Not me you know make a session now. Already that debate you know we have settled it somewhere last year.
Said him.
And you allow him to do that for so.
No,
Sir, within our last 4 years in the Yakom, and Ukraine war, now fabrication and lies, now Cote d'Ivoire and nearby countries, you know, now they were living better than Ghana and then Ukraine war. And no, among us, minister, right? Yankasa interior minister, and making a clear said the Russia-Ukraine war, no, negative impact on the economy. However, let's take Cote d'Ivoire in 2016. When Omampena Damama was leaving the country, there 15.4 inflation rate. The inflation rate of Cote d'Ivoire was 0.72. Cote d'Ivoire highest inflation rate of 1% that. But because of COVID-19, if it's 0.72, it was 6.4. Look at the percentage increment. So it doesn't mean say I don't understand. No. Listen. Listen. Do the little matter. Listen. Stop this. He is saying that COVID impact on Cote d'Ivoire. But the first time, almost 40 years, the Cote d'Ivoire inflation rate jumped from 0.7 to about 6.7. Calculate the percentage. Calculate percentage. However, for 32 years.
See, COVID there. May anybody who has followed the show will tell you, COVID there. We agree. It had an impact.
So why?
What can IMF document?
Very good.
IMF MPP as a government. The IMF says that the COVID-19, and this is the reform you see, it's exacerbated our already vulnerable economy. That was the expression in the IMF document. What it means is that no economy, no. That is the meaning.
Listen to this. Listen to this. When we took the power in 2017, and inflation 15.4 before the COVID, you were able to get continuously single digit. And the IMF. 2018, before the COVID. Before the COVID, good. You were able to get single digit inflation. Right? So, say, who you saw that IMF business statement? Eka say before the COVID-19, not already, not sebi economy no akrepwa. Can you tell me say the 15.4% from the JIA no was far better in terms of inflation? Was far better than the single digit that we had in 2019 and 2018? Is that what you want to tell me? Is that what you want to tell me? Right. However, when you push to Cote d'Ivoire for almost 35 years, it is the first time under COVID-19 Cote d'Ivoire ran to IMF for $3 million a $3 billion US dollars loan to IMF. So that perception say Pagana for other COVID-19 impact on the country in there. The argument has already been settled.
Okay, so I'm trying to Google something for you right now.
Yeah, good.
I'm saying the internet is slowing up, but
your internet is poor here. Okay. Another one be said.
Okay, because
our industry was running at a negative.
But in the 2000, I was really keen on the COVID idea, no. And anybody who knows me read the document, maybe PowerPoint.
Yes, sure.
The reason even in 2019, the country director for World Bank, Pierre Laporte, in 2019, Eka said Ghana's economy was taking a nosedive in 2019.
But
you remember at the time, the likes of Professor Bopin, Lord Mensabo, were sounding alarm warning to government. When the Ghana echo,
I don't want us to go back to the inside it. But however, when all the indicators in 2019, all the indicators before the COVID-19 was far better than the indicators they gave to us in 2016.
You inherited from us.
We left inflation of 50% before the IMF. Inflation was before. So when you talk about the impact of the COVID-19 on our economy, it is real.
The topic today. You could
go to Cote d'Ivoire. Togo government will use $20 million just to support
that justification. It annoys people.
You are supported to the but we're not going to allow you to do mischief and propaganda.
Imagine, Harry, Western North Regional Communications Director. And you see, we are NPP. NDC communication member. And you're discussing about NPP. But we're making the point that they apologize that Ibisa say you find chomo, and then he said the chomo. I didn't know say the chomo. I didn't say the chomo. Before lunch, not enjoy the conversation. I've seen some of your messages that have come in. I must spend some time and read it, but some can't do so just within 3 minutes. Be 3 minutes. Be done. Sarah, my activity for lunch. I'm examining share time now. Move on. It's Yusuf, my bad. 5 months in.
In fact,
5 months in. Why are you not able to have a gaps on the head? So, most of them are Ghana for them.
Sure. Empo. Se opese me ye can source to say opese and can generate even 200 megawatts there. You need 24 to 36 months.
Me too.
And you buy how many months in it?
5 months now.
Good. Debia makame say Saudi idea hand over a powerful stable system at the Maya. Definitely. And Kayem Kodi Yekomo, but send ye see cano. Ghanaians have the right to complain about Doomso. Me uncle so makache ye party for say Doomso dear. Send you see can it is one of the things one way you best had one opposition. But Debia Makasa, we are not here. Me, the minister in charge of energy. Becoming no more one John Jinapo was there. He told us everything. Now, the communication line or towards the energy sector. But send you Misikan what initial submission mono said issues are that every devil ECG no. Just say issue nibi paka ubisa say ECG ankasa no. A DNA cause war. Young politicians and a nema betna ha. Me defended the ineffectiveness of a system. ECG no. Paka. ECG you know kase say enne it is not even about generation about sika ye de beto fan a power plants no that is it me na wo ye kwakoto light prepaid ye di kantua dada na wo hwe ECG tariffs no kra package wo mo transmission losses kra no ya kan ye tariff system no ho etiminti ase say yetua ye light bill eye prepaid amakoto abegu me meter so na ECG abeye the weakest link relative to a year.
You see, you man say Canada so.
Good. And
what say easy there. You man say Canada.
Yeah, can you also there?
Is NDC going to make sure say Canada big so?
Of course. That is it.
That 5 months you have no excuse.
Baka wo kra de ujun na wo de ma no. Maka kire wo say sempo ye pese ye generate megawatts ni bi kra de kanwa. E 24 to 36 months. And to ujun no e was say wo sa Debbie e was say we revise. E was say we revise.
I say but by June ending there, that's a man solve a problem
that as it may, I know dear, be MPP for communication. Be say adie ni nya ni aye ya adwene se be ye defending no. I am telling you, we are in to solve. Okay. And so a man solve a paka, yakonya. We will come here and lash it to our own government.
Because we say that John Mahama is symptomatic to doom so. What it means is John Mahama ni doom so ni.
And no dear, there be paka. Yes, of course.
John Mahama doom so ni. Inti ni ekika kwe. Mo ye vindicated the position of the MPP.
For the last past no, Paka. Sankabre wo for the last 8 years ya MPP for ebe take over. Catch me. Megawatt say no de kan generation ho. Ameri deal, Ameri. Say o mo de aba ha say. Akosi sen.
Nambisa Harry on this one. Harry, obisa say energy mix no. Say na mo de kan ho 8 years no.
Me and it's very sad.
It's you.
Very sad.
It's you.
So we had the same problem under Omampenda Mahama. When na Oba in the first 4 years, you made the point blank that the problem back then wasn't capacity generation of say
was financial problem. Yes,
but you said that was the position. You buy here within the 8 years. You know that time debt here now energy sector. Just relax. At that point at under Omampenda Mahama, not every month to be we have to send delegation to Nigeria gas to go and plead to them. So Omamun disqualified because of debt, about $1 million debt to a year. What call it? N gas. Yeah, but then we yanye bibia out of say
gas and some
yanye bibia out of say magic. You were able to sustain the debt. We cannot insult our listeners. We cannot insult our listeners. Let's be fair over here. Now you were able to say you provided needed financial support to run it for 8 years. To run it for 8 years, yeah. In young Kania 8 years under Omampenda another than Akufo. Listen to me. The problem that we have and we are facing now, and you BBAO, Adim Yenupe. My friend is insensitivity and irresponsible governance. Anytime they can say something, say, from January, ever be 4 months, they light out, what is the doom so no? I raise it from a different level to a high level. In the midst of this, a year doom so. And the work get here in young Kania Juma. The Yenico store in young Kania and Ton Noma. Yeah, light, Then you sub us. What's I add a year retreated tariff increase? In the middle of this, wait. So, Maminko, now, in 2000, hello, listen. That's a quarter review. That's a quarter review, right? That's a quarter review. But listen to me.
NDC is being bounded.
Hello. You're a journalist, and I'm not expecting you to help the communication in this way. Listen. So allow me to tell you. Allow me to come.
You know what I did to you?
Listen to me. My brother, listen to me.
If you are misleading my public, I will come in and correct misinformation. That's what I do here. It wouldn't say increment. MPP muji too. IMF condition mo na mo ye. Yes or no question.
Back listen.
Yeah, no, yes or no question. Muji too.
Back listen to me. Listen to me. In 2000 in 2014. Hello, let me come. I'm coming there. Come on. No push me. In 2014 when Ghana for FSC the same doom so say and I'm paying that mama. Right. Me to know this. On January 2014. Right. Auto and Kania boom before the IMF conditionalities. Do so auto Kania boom by 9.7%. Water auto a yes 6.8%. In 2015, without the IMF, look at this. The same thing. Osanso to do so mono, Osanto and Kaniamu by 51.73%. Okay. And auto Onsumu 15%. Effective 1st July 2015. When they were making campaign to us, the covenant, they told us, said the quarterly review of a year utility tariffs, Omoba power, they would do away with it. So when they were presenting the budget, the 2025 budget, you were expecting, say, Omoba according to Omobosheso, say Ghana for what you want. Bosum abosumi miensa NBA no. I guess I took an name. Finance before you abonne for, and before Timoding, and before you would for, as they said. So you make sure say you sit down with the IMF, we take that policy out. But then when they want the power, that Ghana for, then they use the clause says IMF clause. Why you are aware say yes, it was IMF clause, but mobile you renegotiate and take it out. And take it out. Under the Ghana for. In the midst of a year, Doomsona and what you're and then the two about the mount. Minya, yet to them Obama say Magana for home solve the problem. So say IMF conditionalities. That's a Ghana for what you're your friend is saying, that's supposed to be a topmost priority to sit down with IMF and stop the initiative. You don't need to reintroduce it. Okay. You understand? That's wickedness. That also I make a choice. In the midst, when you are following, already the
numbers to call on a pay 0594 192409 0322497264. These are the numbers to call on a pay. Now join the conversation. Yaka Dr. Mahmoud Bamiasam. You can't do so no. Do you think we even need a timetable now? Let me hear your voice. Yeah, hello, good morning. Mama Land Doy. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, I'm a chef for Sanafi.
The film upon Facebook free Kaswa.
But you pay.
As a good general speaker. The pacho na lesero na opolia tangabero wabe face loro. Kanu bi ayelo.
Also ba ayelo.
Ana dabero wabe face loro wa maintain nka, mu maintain nka.
My Ghana, oh my Ghana.
Go for Omba opposition at the Baba Cano correct. Omba opposition, what Janka.
You, Mati. Mammy Connors call son of me. Yeah, hello, good morning. Oh, Tino. But you're more from Messer, Mammy Tim, why? Due respect. Yes, sir, the mama, I don't know in common yet. Right. 0594192409. 0322497264. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Paka.
Yes, I'm Bache for Sanafi. Great, you too.
I'm young for your body, how a commission can gather. Now, Paka, who can't tell me say and this is for a pending to meet as some Patuana, some Pacho, as some Pacho, Sakawini. The young could be a Sidango, Singane. Flow a friend who see Yabisima.
Okay.
Now, or Canada. Who will say because of your mother system Japan or 6 minutes so what push it most 40,000 as a brand junior brother. So
got us 85 Ghana.
Yes, 40,000 or in fees of 3,000 days.
Okay.
Or to push it can buy another grand for you know.
Okay.
I'm a brand friend,
oh, I see.
Mammy Catherine say, Mammy Cathy, Miss Nico be said, Catherine say, yes, sir. You really see the sending what's any brand in each channel. So we need ever. Two, the queen in Rome, among a yellow quick. But say, yes, I make a $1, fine, anyway. Not very pretty canoe, and to form maximum for Yakaria. I have a woo. Say, Yakaria Dema. biara nyɛ to kɔ dwuma ma bɔta na fo nti ba sɛ di sifo sɛ me mechanic authority sɛ didi me kɔma kati na menya ada sa shorto ana me sika na
mate
nti ɛnyɛ ma mi sa shorto a sika
point well made NDC mo solve problem no the ya mechanic ha say ye dey man say kan na gina so ni man no yeah hello good morning
on morning from Mr. Paka
aban ashaman akwa ba no pay
na uswe
ye ho ye pa ba ye tie o
yo mami boy NDC ni na baso Mr. Paka mu ye sentrofo a ya ye tie mu no I was ya mu educate here Mr. Paka IPP amanyo kuoja power di ama NDC na dum so wo wa na dum so ni wo no Mr. Paka
very fair
Mr. Paka you will promo wo na po then energy minister intention for catcher ni say omu for time table shey so wo catcher about one election na ya tunu enye NDC nye bibi akura no sha India ye send 10,000 edi mo do mo pa money Mr. Paka we ni musika ye TV
okay
1 cd 70 pesos 1 cd 70 pesos you love you one ka we ni musika committee
abamate
my
connect score so hello good morning what for sana fefin Techiman okay ye ti on pay okay ko ye ti o
the make na anything ka say inflation no Cote d'Ivoire for na je but o mu say Cote d'Ivoire Mali Burkina Faso na Benin no mo na Togo no o mu do one currency
yeah
so o mu do one currency
si franc
ko ka say kan eko no na enyina ni ke ba ko so no pa kan inflation game say in Nigeria for na e pa in Nigeria for e pa o say inflation and the man is very no you policy say currency na you piano no it me say hotel last so I can come last me tell like there is it then the be abamba
no
me tell like be
you 100% no harding 100% mate ojo ma dasi you tell like bon kwa there we have to get our kanya on and there hello good morning
Benitez the Christ na some drink
Mr. Paul Akwa no pay
yeah na what you say
ya ho ya pa eti o
ide ya message mamisha ona bo for love at kege eki yo kana oboto we so ti na so o fori ajuma eki ki ba anokwa MPP for na enwanwa o amani nwasem mina mikam kire wo papa mfi nwotwe but when you na poka say ever time table ma ana kwante e obefi so a yeah uni Paka before from mo pass o ma no fon no ene mo maso ni to boni bia aje mo maso ne na no what e put it and now here Ghana for betting translate that you know we yes you never ba pom dollar e ba pom anti mpacho wo kwa me to foko o dai 3 months mo ko o dai 3 months ye mo ko just 6 good months to kwa mo ko dai just 5 hours pe ko 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 you know
one moment medasi I'm going to call this one to pay yeah hello good morning but your first and everything
because free teacher mo
the champ so okay you tell the
yeah the best mechanism or the send this honor or the say yeah ko ya ba no na kan you do so one and this no say na ya yi bibia wi an ke dey tin to aba ma wo then ya yi bibia wi a ya dey tin to aba ma wo
yeah point dey tell
so tin ya bibia wi to aba ma wo then ya ni ni and ya kan ya be ta na enema mo dey bo mo ta fo ni say ya ti we si ati no en kai ntomo tin ya ma
mate
ntomo tin ya ma so anda mo to ma yi ma na ka wo se ni pare si ya se so ni ya e bien tin asa ka ya to ba wo na de to so ya me program se pata fat ni tie pa MPP ka sa pe so da no ati mo pe so ka no ma me na wa so na no na wa se
oh man take feedback no oh okay mate medasi I'm going to call this on the pay yeah hello good morning hello Okay. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Parker.
But your first and everything.
Me Patrick, Adam. Because Adam say crew from Obuasi.
Okay, Adam said to you.
You me that se pa nya na pa we si bia wo si ye program ne de. We the best. Wo ka sam no na wo no wa check in wa ka chin say you see. Ah na eduma ne ye no me that se. And better me decent tini ne say. I be pencil and ye na o tu fo say to ka say na bia ne ase wo fridge. Me pese me de to so apaka so anka wa check na yi ma no apan kra na no tu go to ka na di ane ase wo fudi ma yi na Ghana wo bi ati etika ni no ba ani na na ni dum ka ne o Ghana na
right
Like that, I'm not catching them. See, I'm a papa.
David, how you be catching? What kind? So be catching. What kind of what kind? But me for 2 more calls. I'm happy about the pay. Just 2 more calls. No more happy about the pay. Yeah, hello, good morning. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
The international journalist. Kwesi, Wilson. The brother in number 1 at Maka Malaya Kufiama Kwame and Petiato. Now, Mamitia Bantin, Yampa, Dogona, Nimna Fen Sly, Usubempa, what you didn't buy Tiaso as a Kama, people in Tiaso, and I come a drunk or crapia. A Paka, and maybe Ujano, a very still Daha, now Miss Ropaka. A brand you and you Bianca Quencidano, the Dia free Ado. So she know how. What about you to pan and Kalpaka? Manim and would play no one young flow. Every crack or better way, I think through the cram and know Jacobati. And I know the body of the Apaka. Oh, who pointed it out? Pointed it at this in Unisa, not pointing it to Abby. Now, Bakamamisa and this in Unisa. The two Obama or Mopawano. Not betting tax any hero, Vitana ever.
Yeah.
The man and we free one more. And maybe do so dear. One day any number of them at that. Say, I'm having a visit. I am home and my son said, you're talking about my and you're wine. What to say, school again, you're very for traffic lights, you know. Now, I knew now one time better that the idea could be 2027. And before, we say, some kind of restaurant pack a wine from Uber.
Audition, that's audition. I'm last corner, you're my people of pay. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Paka.
Yes, sir. What's everything?
Paka, Razak, the donor friend Nagudi Allah.
Okay, Razak, it's you.
Paka, you know, Kataro, Messiano, Bakate, or MVP, no more, you know, Sopano, or Manyamo. Abrevia, almost to Abaco, you know, number 1, may I want to be free, Paka.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, Razak, you.
You can say, you're Ghana, Hana. This watch you know, this watching. What part of a demonstration? Lay a demonstration, let them show demonstration.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
And see, MP before Dumason, one of Mujano, and see, Apena by Papa. And no better way, we see Mama was our one for blame, Yahoo. I don't know the yeah,
and it's for you too for them. Me kind of has said we see no wonder MPP had 1 seat out of 9 in Western North region. Then it's Akua. Salas could you say every time you're not investing in the energy sector, but just to be piling on debt by saying that the problem is financial. MPP has no future plans for the energy sector. I see. There's another one. But anyway, I just reading a few of the messages that came through our Facebook page and the Arno page. But maybe I'm catching it here. So I have a popular phrase that I say that energy fund, they should be careful because where the NPP fell, they are likely to fall down there. If you NPP editorial. Energy for sure, a one on Betiato. You a one and a one on Betiato.
Politicians, they don't learn.
Kofi, someone say good work. Harry Ojaba, the NDC has nothing to offer. Okay, where you Kofi Abiyo Samuel and Kasasem no. We say NDC good or bad, it is better than NPP. We say in fact, Mr. Adoyao have done everything more fire. Okay. We say no forgiveness. We say why can't they accept their mistakes and move on? Okay. We say you are still blaming COVID-19. Hey, MPP. Yo, yate. This one says MPP made Ghana a living hell for Ghanaians. You don't need your apology. Then it's a call and a casa assembly. You message in the doors before your time and also. You be call. Yusuf, just 30 seconds. Now remember how we so 30 seconds.
No question. Asema okay. Bia makase ye mpanimfo no omagidi bia omote wo no. Obi eni wa ohia explanation. John Dramani Mahama ni inaugural speech no okache say he is in to solve problems.
Right. We said Ghana.
Unimu a we penny a kope kosi betwe report ni bi. Na wo dey ato o desk ho. Wo relax ya. Na wafa na wo kan se na be ya obehu se emire bi de ye ya wo to form no na this time no on say sa to form na MPP for e to form am no ka say Western North Regional Communication Officer etiha out of 9 seats ba ko pe e na wunya ye ka nyina ne say we are in to solve and not to complain.
You see better say Harry you find out what you got 30 seconds.
The NDC the way opposition hono if a positive one, almost say they take the credit. Right. If a wronger, then they tell us a bandada na When the catcher will say you can take 4 months to take or change the economy by taking credit of the CD dollar. They didn't tell almost say CD nanya hode. Almost say by what they good board for right. They should go and read the domestic good purchasing initiative introduced 2001. It take the gold reserve from 8 tons to almost 30 tons. We did the 3 years. And then not differently. And then policy might me introduce differently. Apart from gold purchase I say it's mama dollar net me day. Since they are taking credit of the CD, they should take the credit for doing so. But when you are leaving power, they also do so in Ghana.
No, see, I'm funny better than say, brass, so say sorry, near than the Akanyana. And there must sometime to a champion and a sports crew. No, Yami, I don't know the young Quachina, China, the midweek edition, Babby Thompson. And you know me, you made the PR. Me didn't Kwesi, I'm naming your Bema.
Kwesi Parker Wilson. Now, this one of my guests has been a Western North Regional Communication Director of the NPP. Ado Yaw Harry, they don't have friend Ojaba, and from the NDC.